today we are going to do a visual walkthrough to help you to clean and clear any energy around addictions. Whether there are addictions to drugs, alcohol, food, sex, Facebook. Usually addictions mean that you are running away from pain and you're not nurturing yourself in specific ways. You're not doing any form of self-care that can really help you with those addictions. So we look to those external things to try to compensate for not caring for ourselves in an appropriate way. So this is going to help you heal from those addictions. It's going to help promote self-care and choices, giving you different ways to care for yourself. And it's also going to help heal shame around those addictions. So get into a very comfortable position, whether you're sitting or lying down. And understand and know that sometimes our addictions can be something that's very harmful to ourselves in a physical way, like addiction to sugary foods or really unhealthy foods or drugs or alcohol, things that really damage ourselves physically. Or they could just simply be an addiction to blueberries or sunshine. So let's just be clear that an addiction is an addiction, but it's running away from pain, and we're going to face those reasons today in this meditation. So take time for yourself, breathing in and relaxing as we are about to begin. What you're going to do initially is think of the thing that you are addicted to. Let it consume you. Put that object in front of you. And just look at it for a moment. Don't judge it. Don't bring in any external emotions or thoughts or judgment. Just look at it. And think of it in a way that you're addicted to this thing and it may be causing trouble in your life. Whether it's giving trouble as your friends or family wanting you to stop, or it's giving you physical negative results. In whatever way it is causing trouble in your life and you want to heal from this addiction. And in 3 seconds, I want you to breathe, your eyes closed. 3, 2, and 1. I want you to bring your awareness to behind your eyes, bringing all your attention to that space, a small space about the size of a quarter. Good, and just breathe right there, and we're going to breathe in curiosity. Curious of how I might be able to let go of this addiction. Curious of what this addiction means to me. Why do I have it? And be grateful for a chance to release it and to transmute it out into the universe, just to be able to let this go and begin this process of letting go and releasing shame around the addiction. I also want you to focus on your sacral chakra, which is where addictions become more pronounced as our sacral becomes clouded or blocked by other events in our life and we don't know how to deal with them. Sometimes we experience something emotional and we turn to food to try to pack that emotion down. I'm asking you to feel the emotion, to release the emotion. Emotions have a physical sensation because they want to be felt. They want to have attention put on them so we can learn the lesson and move on. But if we keep stuffing it down with addictions, then they are not getting the appropriate attention that they deserve, and they will continue to surface, and the lesson continues and the damage continues. So as you think of this addiction, I want you to picture this addiction as a person other than yourself. No matter what the addiction is, I want you to put it in a physical form of another person out in front of you, standing in front of you, 5 or 6 or 7 feet. So let's say it's alcohol. I want you to picture that person as standing straight, whatever color might be your favorite alcoholic beverage, and have them be in a way that resembles, they almost look like the beverage. Now I want you just to get as curious as you can looking at this person that represents your addiction. And I want you to ask them, what need is not being fulfilled? What feeling is not being heard or felt or given attention to? Maybe this alcoholic beverage is telling you that you need to relax, you need to let go, you need to release the negative energy. I know a lot of people, and I've worked with a lot of clients that say that they drink because they're on edge. They might be nervous, they might be anxious, or sometimes they're angry and they just want to relax. So once you get this answer of what is it, what need, what emotion is not being felt or heard or given attention to, I want you to breathe that in. No matter what the emotion is, I want you to feel where that feels. If it's anger or anxiety or worry or frustration, where does that show up in your body? Now give it the appropriate attention. When you reach for the cigarette, when you reach for the food, when you reach for the alcoholic beverage, or you do whatever the thing is that is your addiction, what is it you're avoiding? Because once that emotion surfaces and you reach for the addiction instead, right behind it follows what emotion? Guilt, shame, resentment, bitterness, anger. And where do you feel that emotion? And feel that feeling. Now I want you to think of that person again, that addiction that is represented by this person in front of you, and I want you to send that feeling to them. Watch them as right before the addiction choice happens. What's the emotion? Frustration, anger, sorrow, sadness, anxiety. I want you to send that to them, and you see the difference in their body once they are feeling that emotion. Now, once you see that in them, it releases from your body and goes out into that person that's out in front of you, representing your addiction. Now I want you to ask them, what are you feeling specifically? And why do you feel this way? Now I'm going to give you just a moment to have any other conversation you want to have with this addiction. Now I want you to feel empathy towards this image. Feel empathy that they are feeling this negative emotion and choosing this addiction. And I want you to shift into this nurturing being where you are going to take care of this image. It is your job and responsibility to care for this person, this image that represents your addiction. Visualize helping them heal. Put your hands on them gently and in a loving manner, a loving, healing way. You could hold their hand, put your hands on their shoulder, even embrace them in a hug. Send them love through your hands. Send them healing through your touch. And visualize now the energy of white light emanating from your body, either through your hands, your arms, or your body as you embrace, sending them love. And picturing this white light going straight into their body, right into their solar plexus area, cleaning and clearing that chakra. Picture their body filling, their chakra filling with this white, healing love light. Really fill this space up and really light it up. Open and clean and clear that chakra. Clean and clear it. Watch that chakra become balanced. Good. Now send that light through the rest of their body, cleaning and clearing all of their chakras, sending the light all the way down through their feet, anchoring them into the earth, cleaning and clearing the root chakra. And at the same time, send it back up through their body, through the solar plexus, the heart chakra, the throat chakra specifically, so they can communicate their needs for self-care as they go along. Communicate now their new truth of how they are going to deal with these emotions in a healthy way. And send it up through the third eye so they can get intuitive messages of new ways and little guidance and reminders of how a new healthy way to deal with any of these negative emotions. Instead of choosing an addictive behavior, they're going to choose a new healthy behavior. And send it all the way out through the crown chakra, communicating to the universe they are ready to heal. And now I want you to ask, what are ways in the physical world I can get these needs met other than this addiction, other than food or the internet or drugs or alcohol or whatever the addiction is? What are some new healthy ways? And now as you continue this embrace or this healing connection between you and this addiction, I want you to picture that addiction as this bright, beautiful, healed light now emerging, combining, and blending into your own energy. And now that merge becomes you, where you are still connecting to yourself now. That this is not a third-party person, that this is you. That you are sending love and healing to yourself. Now, as you merge as one, continue to let that white light swirl around inside you. I'll let that healing light swirl around. And I want you to think of those new habits that you're going to begin instilling into your life as soon as you come back to the physical world. One day at a time, choosing every moment, every day, every week, a new healthy habit. Release this addiction. Release any of these negative emotions out into the universe to be transmuted into love and healing. Now allowing this new way of being to merge into your life, to merge into your energy. Breathing it in, I want you to bring your focus back to behind your eyes. Good. I'm going to count back from 5 to 1, and you'll breathe your eyes open 5, 4, 3, feeling relaxed, feeling open, feeling healed, 2, and 1. Now with this particular meditation, it is wise to just be easy, allow this healing to just continue to swirl around, visualize it often, and continue to be easy and patient with yourself as you make these new changes. Very good. Go forward with a clean and clear sacral chakra and moving to a healing space from your addiction. Thank you for joining me. Have a fantastic day. Namaste.